Good evening, gentlemen. Special guest co-host tonight. I promised one. I promised some bombs this year. I told you these videos would be good, and a colleague on like David Robinson here, my brother.
Hey, I'm Michael Robinson. Pleasure to be with you guys.
You know, there's a couple things I want to touch on real quick. Last week, I definitely had I won last week. I was ahead. I had more wins than anybody else last week. You know, I didn't see any of that in the shit talking or less.
Well, finally for you.
Yeah, finally. I had a win, and nobody wanted to talk about it. That's fine. It's cool. I'll quietly keep on cruising along as I grind away at that big Joe Brinkley. Joe's at the top of this league right now.
Ooh.
Yeah. And he's feeling good about himself.
Hey, I love me some Joe, but you still owe me 14 Big Macs, man, or whatever it was.
You know what Joe does in his text messages?
What?
When he says "come and get me," he spells it C-U-M.
Oh!
That's kind of what I think too, Joe.
Oh!
Quick PSA. Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
Quick PSA to the Brink boys, though. You know, something we've discussed once in a while is that maybe you and I golf tours.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I think
Bring it.
It would be fun. Like, no, it would be a fun match. But it'd be fun, and we're just laying it out there, boys. Like,
all right, let's get it going. But yeah, I got you, bro.
Anyways,
Brink boys.
you know, music tonight is provided by Hall Notes.
Yeah.
You know, so if we get a little groovy, don't worry about it. You know, we had a couple beers tonight. You know, we're trying to like actually, Mike, I don't know if I told you about this, but Dave Dolan decides every Saturday night he's got to get blackout drunk. Apparently, over the last couple weeks, I don't know what's been going on. Yeah, I mean, we're talking. We're getting our picks in at 10:30 in the morning from Dave Dolan, not like I do at 9 o'clock at night or the other gentlemen in this league responsibly get their picks in at a timely time.
Oh shoot!
And we got Dave Dolan putting his
Throwing shade.
No, maybe he's not tuned enough. I don't know what's going on.
Apparently, Dolan, you're getting called out.
So the same usual.
I didn't even know about it.
Same usual stuff this week, gentlemen. I'm going to go through the games. I'm going to do my don'ts first, and then I'll do my do's.
Got it.
And we're starting at the top of the slate here. We're going to go out to London, England, where the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to collide in a division matchup. Got some notes about this game real quick, Mike. Carolina kind of beat up. I mean, they're 3-2. You know, definitely a position.
I'll be right back. Keep it on. We're good. Sorry about that, Dave.
There's just a little too loud. This is what happens when you have co-hosts.
Yeah, we fucked up. Anyways, we're in
London, and the Carolina Panthers are laying 2.5 points against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You know, and Carolina's kind of beat up. You got 2 tackles on the offensive line gone. Shaq Thompson's questionable. He's probably going to play tomorrow, but you know, I mean, I think this is a game where I would lean Carolina because I think this should be like a solid 3-point spread. I see the value there with Carolina not laying the full 3, but I just stay away because, you know, because of that, because of the injuries, because of the London thing too. It just seems like, well,
I mean, playing the idiot that you want me to play. Because it's true, my brain actually goes to the London people are going to be, well, Jameis Winston's the only person that we actually know. So we're going to be cheering for them very hard.
They might know Christian McCaffrey.
They may. But, so there's my idiot
well,
brain
no,
goes.
Christian McCaffrey,
I think that Tampa's playing a home game.
Christian McCaffrey might be like the, I mean, he could be very well league MVP this year.
No, looking great. Anyways,
we move on to the Baltimore Ravens hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. Ravens laying 11 big points there, rightfully so. A couple notes I have on this game. The underdog in this matchup is 8-2 against the spread, so you would think that the trend would fade Cincinnati there. You think you'd go towards Cincinnati there, play Cincinnati there, but I don't know, guys. I've played Cincinnati twice this year already, and it's burned my ass twice, so I stay away. Cincinnati's got some injuries on both the offensive and defensive line, so I just stay away. Mike, what do you think?
I agree with stay away. I had Cincinnati as my heart pick. I went through the
11 points.
And I just picked what my heart said and my mind thought.
Well, and I think too. I guess one reason I don't
that
play
is not a star.
The reason I don't play Baltimore is that, you know, Marquise Brown probably going to be out this week. That Baltimore team, they look worse and worse every week. They look great the first 2 weeks against some shit teams, and then all of a sudden Like they really haven't looked good the last few weeks. Let's move on to the Houston and Kansas City matchup.
Okay.
We have Kansas City laying 4.5 points.
This is a good one here.
Oh, this is probably game of the week.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of Metro Detroit, this is game of the week.
Outside of no, I thought we were playing in Lambeau. No.
Yeah, outside of.
Got you.
Kansas City laying 4.5 big points. You know, when I looked at both teams relatively healthy, like some of the star position players for Kansas City been out. Patrick Mahomes a little dinged up too as well last week against Indianapolis. And those Colts just ran right over them. It was a great game to watch. I really liked that. Obviously, I bet on the Colts last week, so I liked it even more. But I mean, really, they're just playing like that John Madden football. I got to run out the last 4 minutes of the clock, so I'm going to run 3.5 yards every time. And they had 37 minutes of time possession last week.
I know. They managed the clock. The cat up top said, you know what? We can waste 22 minutes.
Well, maybe
this half.
Indy, I think, definitely exposed what the game plan is to try and beat Kansas City. Not that it's easy to beat Kansas City. That would be like the game plan.
No, but you're right. That you just said it. Actually, what you just said was exactly right. They exposed the game plan to possibly beat.
Yeah. It's not like it's gonna be easy.
Oh, it's not a sure thing.
Now, one thing I look at this game, so I think Kansas City's due for a bounce back here. I look at the trends of this game, and I don't see a lot of trends that are like, oh, we're this and that at home, or we're this and that. But the under in this game, the under for Kansas City at home is like the trend is like 2-1 over the last 35 games, right?
Okay.
So that means that there's not going to be a lot of, there's not going to be as many points scored as predicted. So I would just lean towards taking the points if I had to lean somewhere here. What do you think? Where'd you go?
I took Kansas City minus 4.5.
So but that's where the public's going to go.
But the truth of the matter is, I've learned a little more.
But that's where the public's going to go.
This morning. But I think the public's going to go with me.
So
they're probably wrong.
Let's move on to the shit bowl of the week, which is the Washington Redskins traveling down to the Miami Dolphins. Right? I mean, this is shit bowl.
Oh, this is the two worst teams in the league.
Yeah.
Playing fantasy, I look to play receivers against either defense, anything. Yeah. Anything I can do
to play against these guys. This is shit bowl 1.
Yes.
Washington v. Miami. And my note on this game is this. Nope. Moving on to the Atlanta Falcons traveling to the desert. Mike, I'm really disappointed this year with the Falcons. 1-4 on the season.
You know what? The one day I had to watch football, I didn't really watch them. I got to be honest. So you got to.
No, but they're 1-4 on the year, and they have all these offensive weapons. All these guys.
I own Hooper. He's been doing well.
But they have all these. They're not winning games. That's the problem. They're just not 1-4 on the season. This is a must-win for Atlanta on the road. That's one reason that I would lean Atlanta here if I had to play this game. But then I look at a trend, and it says Atlanta's 2-8 against losing teams against the spread over the last 10 games. So that means that even when they play shit teams, they don't cover the spread. So I just have to stay away. Even though I'm not a fan of Kyler Murray, Falcons.
I think you're overthinking this one.
The Falcons are burning me, but I have to stay away here. Mike, what do you have?
I got a Atlanta with a big time circle.
So you just think Atlanta might just going on there?
I think Atlanta's going to just
So Mike's got Atlanta getting right here this week. We'll move on to the Dallas Cowboys traveling to the New York Jets. Laying 7 points. That line's actually moved down with the news that Sam Darnold's going to play this week.
Swiss cheese offensive line did.
You know what?
All right, tell me.
Well, this line.
That's the easy news. I got the easy news. Right
I think this line should be a little bit larger, and that almost just keeps me away from this game. I think you'd be getting value here with the Cowboys only laying 7, but I stay away because that's one of those things. It's like reverse line movement where it should go. The line should be pushed up. The line is staying tight at 7, and I stay away just thinking this is a thing where Vegas knows something I don't know. Sam Darnold coming back does scare me a little bit. I mean, really, with the Jets the last few weeks, we see the third-string quarterback who was, literally bagging groceries back in October.
I mean, whatever. He's playing for, Sioux City Falls.
Whatever.
I got it.
But and that's what they've been dealing with the last couple of weeks. So I think they have some talent on that Jets team, and that's what keeps me away. The reverse line movement and the Jets' talent that they do have in the offensive ball. I mean, they have Le'Veon Bell, who's been playing hard. So let's move on to the LA Chargers. I'm sorry, LA Chargers.
I mean, no. By the way, I had Dallas, but wouldn't be like
Yeah.
something.
The LA Chargers.
If I had to choose,
The LA Chargers are sort of at home this week. I mean, they play in that soccer stadium, and they're playing against Pittsburgh. Which, I mean, I don't know. You know, Pittsburgh's going to have, not that they have to travel anywhere, but, you know, I mean, the Pittsburgh fans, there'll be more Pittsburgh fans than LA Charger fans.
there's a lot of Pittsburgh fans out there.
Yeah.
I live in Orlando.
They just exist.
Just know it.
Yeah.
They
They're America's team number 2, and
Yeah.
they will be there. You know, but, I mean, Pittsburgh's, I mean, we talk about the Jets having to play Luke Falk.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh's there now, too. All right, we're playing the third-string quarterback this week. I mean, you saw that hit that Mason Rudolph had last week, whereas face mask had to be taken off, and then all of a sudden, like, the cart wasn't working. They couldn't even get him off the field, and then they tried. It's just, I mean,
Sorry, it was terrible.
Just
Not funny.
I thought he was dead.
No, it's not funny. I didn't mean to laugh.
That's what Mason Rudolph looked like when he was still standing up. Dead. So, I mean, you know, I would think you get some value out of the Chargers here. You know, the Chargers, I mean, they're 2-3. They need a win. Must-win situation for the Chargers this week, right?
I agree. No doubt.
I don't.
Big fan of the Chargers. Melvin Gordon coming back.
Yeah, but the Chargers at home, it just doesn't feel like it gives them any juice. Like
It doesn't.
They're just still.
But I thought we've already accepted that.
Yeah, we have. But you know what?
You don't think the betting public has?
And I think that the trend goes this way. The Chargers are 11, 28-1 at home against the spread over the last 40 games. So I stay away because I can't bet on Pittsburgh.
11, 28, and what?
One time over the last 40.
No.
No, we gotta stay away, right? Let's go to Monday Night Football. Dun 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 dun, boom, boom, boom.
Of course we're all
Dun, dun,
excited.
dun, dun. Yeah, no, I'm excited. This will be a fun game.
What do you mean it's not? I got the day off.
Yeah, I think this will be a fun game.
Play some golf. I'm gonna watch the game.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch this game. We've got our Detroit Lions traveling to the Green Bay Packers. Packers laying 4 points. Now this spread, I mean, all the smart money is on the Lions this week, Mike. That line has moved down from 6.5 down to 4 over the last 7 days or so. And
we played the same teams.
a few. No, we haven't played any of the same teams. We've played no division opponents. They've played Chicago, Minnesota.
So I brought up the exact right point.
Yeah, we don't have any of that stuff. But you know, I mean, this would really be.
No, we both played the Eagles.
Yes, and we beat the Eagles. They didn't.
Correct. There's what.
No, we have one common point.
But
Anyhow, we're on Monday Night Football and we're in Lambeau Field.
tough.
If you're like, yeah, no, it's tough. It's
At
tough.
least it's not December though.
It's true. It's a classic example of, like, in my opinion, the Lions being able to pull up a big victory early in the season so they can break our hearts later.
I hope not, Dave.
But I think that's how this game goes. I really do think the Lions. There's some value.
You know what,
There's some value on the Lions here.
dude? You know what? I'm going. I mean, I got a big M right next to the Detroit Lions here, getting 4 points.
Yeah, but I'll make fun of all my buddies that do. If any of you guys,
I wouldn't bet on this game.
If any of you guys actually put money on the Lions, you know,
I gotta be honest. I would not bet on this
put
game.
your reputation on the Lions. I mean, honestly, and I talked about it last week here, is that, like, you know, Devontae Adams not playing again, but really that hasn't, like, correlated into their losses. They're actually the only good game for Devontae Adams was in a loss, and all the games that he hasn't done well, he's not playing this week, they've won. So you got the 4-1 Packers versus the 2 1-1 Lions. You know, the Lions have to win this game if they have any chance to win the division, and I think that maybe they go in there with that
No, they
strategy.
really do.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Well, let's go into the dues of the week, the ones that I'm going to play, and we will start out in Cleveland, Ohio, where the Seattle Seahawks are laying 1.5 points at the Browns. I got a couple trends on this game, Mike. Seattle 7-1 against the spread on the road over the last 8. Both teams relatively healthy.
I picked Seattle.
And I've watched the Browns the last few weeks. They've had some primetime games, and honestly,
I've watched the Browns
this should be
three times.
This should be a get-back game for the Browns, an up-down theory where they go up. And I don't buy it. You know what? I'm buying the Browns on a little bit of a downward trend here. Freddie Soup Kitchens against Pete Carroll. I'll take Pete Carroll any of the day of the week.
Yes.
I will take Russell Wilson over Baker Mayfield any day of the week. So I will happily lay that 1.5 points, even on the road, with the Seattle Seahawks. Mike, what do you think?
Yeah, I have a nice.
Sounds good. Let's go down to Jacksonville, Florida. were the Jacksonville Jaguars hosting the New Orleans Saints. Everybody's got little prognosticators. They have the Saints up there as like a top 5 team in the NFL. And yes, if they were
they aren't though. I'm sorry.
If they were still, they had the same record and Drew Brees was still under center, I might buy it. And I think there's been a lot of smoke and mirrors there.
Who did they beat? They beat Washington. They beat. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Whatever. I mean, they beat Dallas. I mean, they beat the Seattle Seahawks. They beat some good teams. But like, we've got some line movement here. Our spreads come out on Thursday. If we're sitting here right now, you'd have to lay 3 to play Jacksonville. So I think I'm getting some value here, only laying 1 with Jacksonville. And really, I think that.
Oh, it's 3 now?
Yeah, and I think that Jacksonville.
I still think 3 is okay.
I still think, but I think Gene Minshew, the Mississippi mustache, is for
mustache magic.
No, it's
dude, and I've watched him. I get to watch like 2 games of this guy.
Yeah,
he's a decent quarterback.
Yeah, I think he's
he's maneuvering.
No, and this is probably one of the.
He's checking down. He can see multiple options.
This is a big home game for the Jaguars, and I'll just take them. It's pretty much a pick 'em. I take Jacksonville to win outright here over Teddy Two Gloves, and I don't trust Teddy Bridgewater. How about that? That's it. That's really the biggest thing. I don't think Teddy Bridgewater is. I take G Minshew over Teddy Bridgewater right there. Let's go on to the Minnesota Vikings at home hosting the Philadelphia Eagles this week. And again, this is me playing teams that I don't like.
I picked Minnesota.
Yeah, and I'm against you here, Mike. I go with the Philadelphia Eagles. I take the 3 points. I take the sucker spread. All the public money's on Philadelphia here, getting the 3 points. And but I break it down. I look at the trends. Minnesota 1-7 against the spread over their last 8 against teams with winning records. Both teams have winning records here. And then I just think Philadelphia has the best win of the season. Philadelphia beat Green Bay. Minnesota's beat nothing but shit teams so far. Minnesota's beaten Atlanta, the New York Giants, and Oakland.
Where's this game again?
It's in Minnesota. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, but I'll lay my reputation on the line there, and I just think we get it done here.
The whole reputation?
Well, no, I mean, this is what I do every week. I mean,
I make picks. I don't give a shit.
No, it's 3.
I've been a betting man for a long time.
But I think this is. You know what? I don't even think I'm getting value here. I think this should be a 3-point spread. It is a 3-point spread, and I'm making a stand right here. I say
got it.
Plus 3.
Whatever. We're allowed to disagree.
Let's move on to the Mile High City, up there in Denver, Colorado. Where Joe Flacco and his Helen Keller presence will be hosting the Tennessee Titans and Marcus Mariota and his shot put throwing motion. We got the Broncos.
Oh my God, it's so true. You ever see Marcus Mariota?
Yeah, it's terrible.
So I gotta get on camera. It's like,
hey, no turnovers.
Dude, I can throw the fucking whatever.
I mean, yeah, he's been efficient this year.
Sure,
There's a lot of analytics that say that Mariota's been a good quarterback this year. I'm going to play 2 trends here. One trend is that it's just been a long time thing that if you're a road team and you're going to Denver, it's going to be a little bit harder to win, right?
Of course. Mile High Stadium.
Got the altitude. We got all that shit going on. Another trend I'm going to play here that I looked. Tennessee 21-49-3 against the spread against the AFC over the last, I don't know how many games that is, slot. And I don't think Tennessee's that good. And I don't think Denver's that bad.
I think Tennessee's terrible.
I don't think Denver's that bad.
I have Derrick Henry on my fantasy squad, so obviously.
But I don't think Denver's that bad. All their games have been relatively close. And I just think Denver could actually put one on them here this week. Tennessee is not good. Tennessee's probably, their record is better than what that team actually is.
No, Tennessee sucks. I got to watch 2 Tennessee games. Marcus Mariota has no idea. I swear.
I agree with that. Let's go on to the D-Rob lock of the week.
Go ahead.
I love this game. I love the.
We're both there. Yeah.
I love the LA Rams laying 3 points against San Francisco 49ers.
Both,
We've got a couple things.
We both have that one circle.
Yeah, real quick though. The Rams are on a 10-day rest. Played on Thursday, going into Sunday, right?
Yeah.
The Niners, Monday Night Football, only 6 days of rest, right? Okay, so I like the preparation that Pete
Carroll's going to bring to the organization.
Sean McVay has.
Excuse me. Pete Carroll's obviously.
McVay's had an extra few days to prepare here, and I like that. I mean, there's one thing you can say. Todd Gurley's out this week, so that hurts them. But really, whatever. There's all the speculation about Gurley and the rest and the load management. I think this just might be
They're wrestling LeBron James.
Well, and they hurt himself. He hurt himself in practice. And,
Oops.
Whatever. But I think
we can still beat this squad.
And I think they've accepted the fact that Gurley is what he is. And on a week in and week out basis, when he's good to go, he's going to be good to go. We're going to give him the ball 15 times, and that's it. He's got a little gap there, I think. And, whatever. They could plug.
He does not like getting hit.
McVay is going to plug Malcolm Brown into the game, and I think really they're not going to miss much there. I know on paper it would seem like they miss much. I don't think they miss much there. And then a couple of trends.
That guy likes Saquon Barkley. He actually likes getting hit.
It's weird. It is kind of weird. A couple of trends I like to look at though. The Rams really just hot against the spread. 8-2 against the spread over their last 10 games. Period. 7-1 against the spread against the NFC over the last 8 games. At home, this is an up-down theory thing too. I mean, the Rams have to win this game if they want to. I mean, the Rams are the prohibitive favorite in this division, and the Niners they've got to get this win. The Niners. This organization hasn't had a game that's this big in a long time. They go on the road here. I think they lay an egg, and I see the Rams going big here on them. Big. I see like a 35.
Honestly, I couldn't. If I had more money to bet,
35-10.
I'd bet more.
Yeah, so we'll go there. I'm signing off. My name is David Robinson.
I'm Michael Robinson. I was glad to be part of the show today, man. Hope you had fun with us.
Gentlemen, have a great night. Good betting.